哎，SGA 哦，我操，有个97的，干，然后内线又这么屌，缺 home
SGA bro，
你不会用了，干。
不会用，不会用也是要用啊。Just Giddy，
哟 ，Just Giddy 啊，未来公牛一哥。跳球啊，我去没机。
Now here's Williams. It's Dort on the wing.
Dort.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to Rosen. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They've
Kobe White
to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
哎，犯规啊！操！妈长那么高，穿小。
Along with everything else he brings, Holmgren plays with a high motor.
Outside White. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Back to White. Here's Levine. Dort defending. Clock at 4. Unloads.
篮板啊！
Here's Oklahoma City now. Dort left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. Chicago grabs the miss.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap.
Making the
shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by
压力山大。
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Back to Vucevic.
Bridgebridge，
让你看看传统内线。
Hungry，
传统内线。比你硬啊！妈，瘦皮猴，妈8+9，干。
Now here's Williams. Holmgren's got
Yeah.
Another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, such a smart
我 Hungry 都能投3分啊！
people around him better.
我确实也可以投3分。
To Caruso. A deep three.
卡鲁索，
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
288。
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Shoots
篮板。
over White. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Giddy，Josh Giddy，
Pass to DeRozan. And here's Caruso. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
助攻王 Josh Giddy，
Here's Giddy. The putback.
哎，没篮板啊，傻小，
Putback.
一个人都没进来。
Instincts are terrific. Williams has a nose for the ball and gets himself into great position.
DeRozan looks it over. Caruso outside. From outside.
卡鲁索，
Here's Vucevic.
哦，这边是啊，没用啊，缺 Holmgren。
Stellar rebounder. Look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
你不会用雷霆队。
It's Williams, high post. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing.
不要进去协防啊！操你妈的，没漏人。
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover.
哇 Hungry，
Holmgren 是傻小，你这暗战你也没有用啊，干。
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
红鬼不行啊，红鬼直接没有体力条，我操！
哦，威廉。
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder, leading by just 2. And back to the start of the second.
他直接没有龙舟波可以选。
And close game underway so far.
有
We'll
欸
see if either of these teams can jump
有
out
龙
ahead
舟
of the
波可以
second
选。
quarter. And for the
先
Thunder
用
guys,
Cody White
what
打一
jumps
下
out
好
to
了
you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense
这干嘛？
finding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the
看
boards,
你里面没有
punishing them for refusing
没有
to
缺
box
红
them
棍
out.
挑战一下，就他妈的直接
And
直
let's
接
send it over to Allie LaForce.
傻小啦！
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021, shifting the roster towards a
抓
more
梦，你他妈
veteran
的
now
没有篮
look.
板呢！
They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, "We got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
公牛一
And
哥，
always a fan favorite, Richard. Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Outside Giddey. It's Dort on the wing.
Dort!
That's good on the assist by Giddey.
太扯啦，大
Dort's
哥！
got 6 points.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
哎，
Shot by Levine, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over White. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
太夸张了
And
吧
adding！to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
White with it. Guarded now by Williams.
完了，
Some room here for Williams. Money from the wing.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
20 feet out. And
靠腰啊，
Gilgeous-Alexander
差一
missing.
点。
And they're pushing it up. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to
哎
DeSumo.
看
And stolen
傻
by
小，
Williams. Pass to Dort.
Dort!
4-3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA,
Oh,
it's
me
very
la
different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players. What a
这
finish.
些打
把
他
你的
讲，
狼收爆出来了吧？
我不要派我狼舟爆出来了，休息太久了。
Sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Chicago calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Stolen by Ball. By
拉
himself.
米，
And Vucevic
哦不是啊
slams it in.
拉你老母，我就怕。
Teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice
我不能用 Vucevic 偷
running
跑。
with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
我靠！
SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he
能走爆
does,
能走
he
爆
makes you pay.
And so
盖
he draws
掉
the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
吹红棍上
They
了，
stayed alive in the
哇！
play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
哎，守不到哎。
And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
出曼巴救得好，气势啊，气势要先拿出来啊！
气妹啊！
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With 2 seconds left. No luck on that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
呀，
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here are the Bulls with the ball. 6-point game. Caruso outside. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes. Caruso's got his second basket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali.
盖掉！
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here,
Kobe
it's
White.
something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Ali. Thanks for that. Outside
弟
Giddy.
弟，
From outside, off the mark.
不会投
Yeah,
三分
that's
球
a。shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And it's DeRozan missing. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Down low. Inside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Dort. Williams from long range.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
Here's LaVine for 3. Great play by DeRozan to set him up. LaVine's got
Zach LaVine.
extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And a pass break now for the Bulls. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Vucevic.
我靠！
盖掉！
Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length
我
and
我
timing
我
to
盖掉！
啊！太扯了，
Outside
起不来啊！
Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop.
哇！
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
宝贝不要
And it's
哭了，
LaVine
我要
with
打
the
赢你
ball
宝
for
爸
the。Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. White for 3.
赶进一下，大哥，
Would you say testing the
不要
limits
急啊，
of
各
his
位！
range there?
你才不要
Yeah,
急
he
嘞！
might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
To the middle.
盖掉！
我靠，硬拉下来干
So he's got a couple of
嘞！
free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. It's stolen by Drummond. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
一直失
I
误
mean,
啊
I'm！just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Well done. A round of applause for your
And he makes a first.
Bulls kid.
Both shots good from the stripe. And now we're 3 minutes into
不要在那边抄啦，小动作一堆。
on the wing.
等一下，是你完全没有在那边认真打球啊！
Pass to Drummond.
你当 SBA 了啊？
哦，这个很像，这个超像的 SBA
Can't
哦。
let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Here's Wallace. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
被顶走啊！
Bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
你还是拉去外线投篮好了，缺 Holmgren。
Here are the Bulls
不
with the
看一
ball.
集，顶一下就没
They're
出
on a
去。
14-2 run here. Pass to Drummond. To the paint. The kick out to Ball.
完了，
Lets the three fly.
顶一下，大
It's
哥。
hauled in by Hayward. Oklahoma City trailing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Wiggins outside. Here's Joe. That one
我
falls.
靠！
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Drummond.
盖掉！
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by
你没有
6.
干扰到，你刚刚好像站在篮板后面。
Appearing in control, but could still use a
Drummond 就把你打爆了哎！
man. I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see
开
what
追了，
the
开追了
finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
还不需要武神上场的感觉。
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They trail by 6. Double team on Gilgeous Alexander. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there.
打小啦
Gets a 3-second call.
好屌的防守啊！
Now Ball.
哎，
Pass to Drummond. Now Levine. Here's DeSumo. From deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Back to Gilgeous Alexander. The 3 ball.
我靠！
And they recover it.
靠！
Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Giddy's got space. Knocks
Got
down
deep.
with step back Jay. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, they get a
我
hand
靠
on it.！
哎，都点下掉了，
Alexander with a
冲
steal.
他脚！
There's the three.
别啊！
And it's Shea hitting the three.
啊，龙中锋在
This
冲他
is
脚，
what
点一下
makes
球掉，会不会打
SGA
球啊
an all-star caliber talent. His ability to take over games.
Left side, Levine. Pass the ball. Let's go with a three.
那么爆！
He buries it from three.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Outside Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Puts up
打
a
住了！
three. Holmgren with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hounded by Ball.
哎，
Steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Ooh, quick transition play by Levine.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
It's stolen by Drummond. And a fast break now for the
失误
Bulls.
太多了啦！
Here's Dosunmu.
哎，
Chance
靠
to
背
push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. Step back and squared up.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds
失误
him.
太多了。
Dosunmu on the wing. The three is up. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance
Wow.
for the Bulls.
And it seemed
赶
like
时间哈
steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question, their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Zach LaVine.
妈的，随便
He
打
was
了
at
啦
the！ center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Back to
Wow.
Williams.
你随便打比较好
Lets。it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride
Wow.
right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Andrew Drummond，
And Drummond with the jam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
球哥，
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Drains the
哇，压
triple.
哨，
So the Bulls win it. This one was a fun one to watch.
末节
They
大
were
崩
clearly in
盘
the。driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to...
SGA，我操，24分，干你这场篮板
对对，
大赢
太烂
呢，
太难用。
干这队篮板大赢呢，我操！可是你被我9个超绝，11次失误多啊。